The genius of Tesla. The magician. One day, a man invited a group of people into a laboratory to watch one of his experiments. As the crowd looked their seats, the man, Nikola Tesla, walked calmly to one stage and sat on a chair. Under the stage was a powerful electrical generator. Tesla flipped the switch. While streaks of light sprouted across the room, some struck Tesla. When the light show was over, Tesla stepped off the stage unharmed. The crowd burst into applause. Tesla was no magician. He was a scientist who had just showed how safe a newly discovered form of electric current was. His discovery, alternating current (AC), changed the world. It would go on to power modern industry and light up nations. Meeting Mr. Edison. Tesla was born during a lightning storm in 1856 in Eastern Europe. Tesla's love of inventing came from his mother, who built small household appliances in her spare time. Tesla wanted to study electricity when he grew up. After years of schooling and work, he figured out a way to generate electricity safely by using alternating current. Tesla moved to the United States in 1884 at the age 28. On his second day in America, he walked into Thomas Edison's New York office. Tesla handed the great inventor a letter from one of Edison's Europe friends. It read, "My dear Edison, I know two great men and you are one of them. The other is this young man." At the time, Edison was famous as the father of the electrical age. He had invented a lighting system that used light bulbs and direct current DC power stations. Edison gave Tesla a job. Edison promised the young engineer $50,000 if he could increase the power of his DC electric system in New York City. Tesla accepted the challenge. Digging ditches. Tesla worked long hours. He slept and ate very little. A few months later, Tesla announced success. Edison, however, refused to pay the $50,000. He said his offer had only been a joke. Tesla was angry. He quit his job and stormed out of Edison's office. However, word spread out Tesla's achievements. A short time later, a group of businessmen asked Tesla to invent a better light bulb. His new light bulb made the businessmen rich. Almost none of the money went to Tesla, however. Tesla ran out of money. He took a job digging ditches from Edison's light company. It paid $2 per day. Tesla's luck changed when he met A.K. Brown of the Western Union Company. Tesla told Brown about his idea of how to use alternating current. Brown was impressed. He gave Tesla money to work on his idea. Working just a few short blocks from Edison's office, Tesla designed and built all the parts needed for an AC power station. Battle of the Currents. A wealthy inventor named George Westinghouse was sure that alternating current was the future. He bought the right to use Tesla's invention for $6,000, about $1.4 million today, plus a part over ownership in Westinghouse Company. Tesla quickly spent the money on a new laboratory. The two men then began to deliver electricity to different parts of the United States. Edison was angry as Westinghouse began building AC generators in rural areas the Edison DC system could not reach. Westinghouse sold electricity at a cheap price in order to cut into Edison's business. Edison still lose a lot of money. He said bad things about the Westinghouse and warned the public that alternating current was dangerous. Westinghouse got the chance to prove Edison wrong when he won the job of lighting the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. Westinghouse asked Tesla to use his AC generators for the event. When opening day arrived, U.S. President Grover Cleveland pushed a button. 100,000 light bulbs turned on to the delight of the crowd. The City of Light showed that AC power is better than DC power and not as dangerous as Edison had claimed. Unfortunately, Westinghouse's company had almost run out of money after years of fighting with Edison. To save the company, Tesla tore up the contract the one he had signed with Westinghouse. Tesla's kindness cost him millions of dollars over the years. Radio days. Tesla had won the war of the electric currents. He now began exploring ways to send electricity through the air without wires. To that end, he built a special wire coil. Tesla used the coil to develop new kinds of light bulbs and make a first X-ray photographs. In November 1890, Tesla used the coil to do what many people thought was impossible. He sent an AC current through the air to light up a light bulb. Soon afterward, he began experimenting with radio waves. In early 1895, Tesla was ready to send a radio signal 50 miles from New York City to West Point. New York years of work were lost. However, when an assistant identifier destroyed his laboratory. In 1901, an inventor in England, Guglielmo Marconi, used many of Tesla's ideas to send a radio signal across the Atlantic Ocean. The achievement made Marconi a huge star. People include Tesla's rival. Thomas Edison gave Marconi money to start a radio company. Marconi, not Tesla, got the credit for inventing the radio. A lasting influence. In 1943, Tesla died at age 86 while living in a hotel room that had been paid for by Westinghouse. After his death, the U.S. government finally decided that radio was Tesla's invention, calling him the father of radio. Tesla has spent his riches on failed project after failed project and never received the credit he deserved for his research and inventions. Still, the inventor had a huge effect on technology and the shape of the modern world. His use of alternating current powered modern cities and completely changed life in rural areas that had been without electricity. His experiments with robust radar, X-rays, and wireless technology pointed the way to the future. Tesla loved creating things, made him a giant among modern-day scientists. His favorite thing in life was the thrill of seeing an invention work for the first time.